Alright, Barak Tha Yahweh, Barak Tha Yahweh Shai. Alright, giving our honor and glory to Yahweh Shai. Giving double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. And we also want to say peace and blessings, salutations to the soldiers, man, the elect is pushing the work. Alright, and today we're gonna go into basically how Esau covets fields, man. Alright, because we brought up the scripture in one lesson, previous lesson, Isaiah 42 and 22, how that we're basically prisoners. But you may ask yourself, how are we prisoners if we're not in the penitentiary? If we got, we're in North America, the different tribes got their own pieces of country, basically, and their own pieces of land. So how are they prisoners, man? So with that, I want to get Micah 2 and 1 real quick.
Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Because basically, this is talking about the Illuminati, the elite, starting with the Rothschilds, man. All right?
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand, and they covet fields.
Did it not say earth is given to the hands of the wicked? They covet fields, meaning they covet countries, man. That's why the Rothschild had 5 different sons to get 5 different, set up banks in 5 different countries. But 300 years later, now look what everything is, now looks is manifested, all right?
And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Yup, they oppress a man in his house, even in his heritage. And how do they oppress a man, man? This is what they do, because we always hear about Haiti being one of the poorest countries, right? But guess what? Technically, it's not. Because guess what? Haiti has gold. For every cup of oil that Venezuela has, Haiti has a lake full of it, man. Haiti has, what's that word? Uranium? I think it's uranium. Uranium, I'm sorry. Haiti has gold, oil, uranium, man. All right? But guess what? They're poor because they don't have access to it. But what Esau does, the Canadians and American contractor companies, they actually send men down here with the tools to extract the oil, to extract the gold, man, to extract the uranium, man. And they have Haitian locals to be little temp workers, man. But the Haitians themselves, they don't inherit what's under their land, the valuable resources, man. All right? But that doesn't just apply to Haiti. That applies to all the countries on the islands in Central and South America, because they all have what you call resorts. All right, and what Esau does, he overthrows their government, or he infiltrates their government and has puppet leaders set up and makes a treaty with the puppet leaders, all right, to allow them to build resorts in their land, and it bring in millions and millions of dollars, and it goes back to the International Monetary Fund, all right, but the only people in those particular countries that actually reap the benefits from it are the puppet leaders or the elites of those countries, but the rest of the country lies in poverty, man. Yep. So that's how you become a prisoner in your own house, because you have these people that basically, they live on these beautiful countries, on these beautiful islands. They have resources bringing in millions and millions and millions of dollars, all right, but none of the locals make money. Right. Unless you work on a resort, but you're just a worker. But that's one of the tactics Esau uses to take over not only the the Western Hemisphere, but the rest of the world. He sets up puppet leaders and puppet governments, and the money that they bring in, like the Middle East, they extract the oil, and the puppet leaders allow them to get the money, all right, from whatever resources they have. That's why I said, we hit in prison houses, man. All right.
Yeah, because a lot of those people are poor, man.
Yep.
And I've been outside this country, Dominican Republic and Belize, and what happens a lot is the people that you see there, they don't have much, man. If you see the neighborhoods that they live in, man, it's impoverished, man. They don't have a lot. They barely have anything. They make it through their day to day. So, but like I say, you got the sellouts of the country, the puppet leaders that Esau set up, and they set up all these tourist places, and you would think that this place is just living large, man, when really it's not. That's why a lot of times, and it's very expensive in those tourist places too, they doing nothing but banking, man. They're using the country for this, man. It's their country, and then you see a bunch of Edomites at it, flying to it.
But that was the point. And like this brother saw from personal experience, man. From being a man that travels. But you know, with that, we're gonna draw this lesson to a closing. I hope you brother were edified. All right, how light is shed on Esau and his wickedness, man.
Okay.
But with that, to the next lesson, shalom.
Shalom.